Hey guys, welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back with another timeless pick a card reading, and I wanted to look into the story of your soul's journey. So what kind of things is your soul concerned with learning, developing, and growing over its many incarnations? So this topic was actually suggested by one of you guys, one of the viewers here, so thank you so much. I'll link her handle in the description. And yeah, if you ever have any topics that you would want me to do, like certain readings, just leave those in the comments section below because I'd love to know what kind of readings you guys are interested in hearing. So thank you so much. So yeah, that's going to be the reading for today. We have 4 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with the bear and the citrine point. Pile number 2 with bat and this blue florate, I believe. Pile 3 we have antelope with green zozite. And pile number 4 with tiger and this other golden citrine. So take all the time you need to meditate, take some deep breaths, tune into your intuition, see which card and which crystal is really calling out to you. That's going to be the pile that has a message for you. And yeah, you can find the timestamp below in the description box. So let's get into this reading. Let's see the story of your soul's journey. So let's see what's in the cards and let's go in the beyond. Hey group 1, if you were drawn to the citrine point as well as the bear card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what kind of things your soul has been interested in. What kind of journey has your soul been on? So you're drawn to the bear card, and I also did pull another oracle card and we got otter with initiations, and the bear card says you are the light. So just right away I am feeling like both of these animals are very nurturing. Otters are very playful. They're very nurturing as well. I think both of these cards have a lot of energies in common. The bear, as we all know, is very nurturing. Mother bears are extremely nurturing and protective. So the first message that I am hearing is your soul might be your soul's journey might be interested in learning about nurturing, compassion. You might be very drawn to having a family and learning about nurturing a family, having a stable family life. You might be somebody who has a North Node in Cancer. Maybe it was very important for you in this lifetime or other lifetimes to be a parent. You could want to work with children. You could be drawn to working as a teacher, working with small children as well. Yeah, you might have, your soul might be concerned with relationships, working with other people, working on nurturing and compassion. You might have a Libra North Node as well. Or you could just have a lot of Cancer, Libra energy in your chart, because that's kind of what I'm picking up. But let's get some more tarot cards to really get a better picture of your soul's journey. What kind of things has your soul been working on over many lifetimes? Group 1, what does Group 1's soul journey look like? Let's see what's in the cards. Oh, we have the High Priestess, the Star, the Hierophant. Wow, so 3 major arcanas. Wow, 4 the World, and 2 of Cups. Wow, I'm blown away by these cards that have already come out. A lot of messages coming through. I am just being drawn again to this 2 of Cups about giving and receiving, nurturing, compassion. I think that's kind of what I was picking up on. And we have some more messages coming through. I think your soul is you're drawn to learning about, just getting a lot of messages. Oh, this is awesome. You're definitely somebody who is concerned with the esoteric, learning about esoteric spiritual things as well. I'm seeing that with the High Priestess and the Star. And with the Hierophant and the World, I do feel like you have been on a long soul journey. You have been learning a lot of things. There's been a lot of cycles that you've learned through. And I think a lot of it does have to do with nurturing and parenting and kind of connecting to those types of things in society. I'm getting that with the Hierophant card. With these 2 birds, I kind of feel like they represent co-parenting. They kind of represent nurturing and raising families and doing that with a partner. I think your soul is very drawn to working with other people, partnerships, lots of Libra and Cancer energy. With the High Priestess coming out next to the Star, I do think you're very connected to your intuition and you're very connected to your soul's journey in general. And I think you have been learning things over many lifetimes, and you bring that growth into your next lifetime always. And you are very connected to the esoteric and the spiritual. You might be very drawn to things like astrology as well, to learn more about yourself, to learn more about your birth chart, and kind of unlocking things about yourself in that way. Yeah, with the World card, I do also feel like you've been on a journey. Like maybe this current incarnation has been feeling a bit like hard work, but I think that you've been able to achieve the goals that you've set for this life, and you are definitely on a path of achieving them. And yeah, I am just really being drawn to the Hierophant card. I do think parenting and nurturing is in alignment with your soul's journey. Working with other people, being in partnership. The Hierophant is related to kind of establishments, like in our society. It's related to schools, universities, as well as like religious establishments as well. So I think your soul could be interested in working your way up in one of those types of establishments, like working as a teacher, working at a university, working your way up at that university to be like the head professor of something. That could kind of be something your soul could be interested in, is kind of achieving a sense of status in more of a teacher role. So it's going to be different for everyone listening, so take the messages as they resonate. But your soul is very interested in nurturing young minds, nurturing a family, having compassion for people, working in relationship to people. These are all things that are very aligned with your soul's journey and mission. Yeah, so let's get another card or two to get any other information that wants to come out. Group number 1, is there any other information group number 1 should know about their soul's journey? Group 1, messages from their soul's journey. So we have Judgment coming out and the Queen of Coins. So this is great. This is confirming how I was feeling. Queen of Coins, I feel like this is all about nurturing things in the physical world, all about, like, she's holding this pentacle like it's a baby. I feel like your soul is very concerned with nurturing life, nurturing growth. If that resonates with you, really wanting to be a mother or a father in this life and in your soul's journey as well, I think that's very relevant. Whether you resonate with wanting to nurture animals or plants or just nurturing young minds, I think that's definitely in alignment with your soul's journey. And with Judgment coming out, I do feel like what I have been touching on is definitely related to your soul's purpose in this lifetime. I think you have been hearing the calling of your soul's journey and mission, and I think you have been on the path of implementing these types of things, being interested in these types of things. Maybe you are a teacher, maybe you work at a school, a university, maybe you are a mother or father and that's been one of your life goals, and maybe you are on the path to working on that every day. So yeah, that's what I'm really picking up for group number 1. If this did resonate with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe if this did resonate with you, and I would love to see you in one of my next readings. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hey group 2, if you were drawn to the blue flore as well as the back card, this is going to be your reading. Let's get into the story of your soul's journey. So we have the back card coming out first, and I also pulled one more and we got Swan. So the bat energy says, listen up. You're working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. And we also have Swan, graceful transformation. Soften your heart and find your flow. So let's pull some more tarot to get a better picture of your soul's journey. What kinds of things has your soul been concerned with learning, growing, developing? Group 2, what does group 2 need to know about their soul's journey? Group 2, energy for group 2. What has group 2 been learning or working on? Whoa. All right, let's see what's in these cards. I definitely feel like your soul has kind of been on a journey about transforming. I do feel a lot of kind of transformative energy. So we have the 7 of Stones, 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Thunder, and 2 of Cups as well. So just picking up on this energy, I'm very drawn to the Bat card and 10 of Wands. I'm very drawn to Bat and Swan energy. They are both obviously, they're both birds, or they both have the power to fly. So I think your soul has kind of been on a transformative journey that has to do with freedom and feeling free. The Bat energy is related to, in certain cultures, the bat is related to the underworld and the powers of transformation that the underworld possesses. I feel like the underworld is very related to growth cycles, as well as obviously the transformation of life and death. And I think that's kind of what your soul is interested in or pertaining to. And I am picking up a lot of Scorpio energy, a lot of energy of transformation, underworld, that kind of energy. Yeah, I'm just being really drawn to the 10 of Wands and feeling this fiery burden, feeling this figure being really burdened and overwhelmed. I think your soul has been on a journey of feeling burdened, feeling tied down, feeling restricted, feeling held down. You might have some hard Saturn placements in your chart, or you might have just been over other lifetimes navigating some heavy Saturn energy. And I think what your soul is really concerned about is feeling free. I think your soul is very concerned about feeling a sense of freedom and a sense of play. I think being very connected to your inner child is part of what your soul desires. I think your soul really wants to feel that freedom, enjoyment, and just joyful play that children feel. Yeah, I think you're very concerned with, your soul is definitely on a journey of overcoming burdens and overcoming restrictions, overcoming stressful, overwhelming life circumstances. I think your soul really wants more balance, rest, rejuvenation, meditation. I think your soul's kind of on a journey of exploring those things, that balance, that journey from stressful overwhelm to coming into a place of feeling more joyful, lighthearted, free like a child. I think that's what this group's soul is really concerned and kind of working on, and working many lifetimes to achieve. The Swan card does say graceful transformation, soften your heart, and find your flow. So you might be very concerned with getting into that flow state, being very compassionate with yourself and others, feeling aligned to your joy and your bliss. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, and I always feel like this is a card of spirit and the universe sending in some good luck and divine timing into your life. So currently, maybe you have been feeling overwhelmed. Maybe it's been really hard to get into the 6 of Cups, playful, joyful energy, but I think there's just a little message here saying that there might be an opportunity being presented to you very soon in the future that will help you to readjust things, reassess things, to find more balance, restful time, so that you can get into a state of connecting to your inner child and connecting to freedom joyful freedom, lightheartedness. I think that's what your soul is yearning for. And you might have a lot of kind of talent for transformation and kind of like gifts surrounding transformation. Maybe during this lifetime you really like to transform your appearance a lot. Maybe you like to transform your interests. I think this group, your soul is just very interested in experiencing a lot of things and transforming things and experiencing opposites and experiencing yeah, just transformations, whether that's like resonates as you transforming your interests a lot or you transforming your own personal tastes and surroundings a lot. I think your soul is kind of interested and likes to experience change and transformation. So let's pull a few more tarot cards to get some more information. I'm feeling like that card and that card want to come out. Is there more information for group 2? Let's see. Oh, we have the balance card. So this is related to temperance in the traditional tarot. We also have King of Cups. So wow, this is great. Your soul is definitely interested, like I said, in transformation and duality and balancing opposites, balancing and coming into a state of inner harmony and inner peace. I think your soul is just very concerned with peaceful, I'm feeling like very tranquil and peaceful energy. I think your soul wants to achieve a more stable, calm energy at times. And I think your soul is very concerned with healing. I'm picking up healing from King of Cups as well. A very healing energy. So over many lifetimes, you have probably explored healing, personal healing, as well as healing others. I think that is something that your soul finds very interesting and very fulfilling as well. Transforming things, healing things, bringing opposites into balance, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm just feeling strong inner harmony, peaceful energy from these last 2 cards coming out. And you were drawn to this beautiful light blue stone. I feel very healing, positive energy from this stone as well. So I think your soul has been learning a lot about healing and transformation, and you've probably have been on a bit of a healing journey in this lifetime, and that kind of mimics what your soul is interested in and what your soul wants to explore. I think your soul really wants to explore healing journeys and journeys of transformation, coming from the darkness into the light, those kinds of things. Yeah, I'm just feeling a very strong healing energy at the end of this reading. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for group 2. If you did like this reading, please leave a comment below. I love reading the comments. If this did resonate, please like and subscribe. I would love to see you in one of my next readings, and thank you so much for joining me today. Hi group 3, if you were drawn to the antelope card as well as the green zoisite, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what messages there are about the story of your soul's journey. What has your soul been interested in learning about? What has your soul kind of been, on a journey of? So we have the antelope with new pathways, and I also pulled another oracle, and we got hedgehog with acceptance, and it says embrace who you are. So I am just kind of picking up from these cards. A lot of my attention is going to the green, and you were drawn to the green zoisite. So I think we'll pull more tarot to get a clearer picture, but I am picking up an energy of your soul's really concerned with the heart space, with heart, with depth, with heart chakra energy, with love, compassion, with those things that are pertaining to the heart chakra and things that you love. So I just want to go deeper with the tarot cards to get more information. What is pile 3 concerned with on their soul mission? What is pile 3's soul journey looking like? What does pile 3 need to know about their soul's journey? Group number 3. Yeah, because I'm being drawn to the antelope again, and it says consider whether you are happy on your current path. So I feel like the heart chakra is just so central and key to your many incarnations and to like your soul and your soul's mission. So we have Ace of Stones, the unseen, Ace of Cups, the Sun. We also have 5 of Thunder. Yeah, wow. This is beautiful. So your soul is really concerned with following your heart, following your intuition, following what your heart is telling you, really using your heart as an inner compass to guide you through your life over many, many lifetimes. It always comes back to you listening to your heart, you just being so in tune with your heart, your intuition, and your spirit guides. I think your soul is really concerned and just loves to receive guidance from the unseen world. I think that just plays a huge part in your soul's journey over many, many lifetimes. You're kind of always concerned with following your heart, following those unseen energies, like just complete trust in the divine, trust in your heart space. I think that is just really what your soul is interested in, and like how you live your life and how you go about your life as well. I'm just being drawn to, again, these beautiful greens and these, yeah, more beautiful greens. You're very connected to everything lush and verdant about life on planet Earth. I think you have a love for nature. I think nature is one of your guides as well. Mother Earth, being really in tune with that Gaia energy. There's just so much information for you in your heart space. I think you connecting to your heart, taking time in the night or in the morning to just get silent, just be with yourself, be with your heartbeat, listen to your heartbeat in silence, connect to your heartbeat. I think there's just so much information for you there. And I think your heart will tell you where to go if you're ever confused. I think your soul just loves connecting to that heart space. And our hearts are one of the organs that are connected to the spiritual world as well. I think this group has a lot of love, and you have a lot of passions, and your heart is just your compass in finding those loves and passions. Yeah, I'm just feeling lots of heart chakra energy, lots of heart opening energy. I think this group has big hearts. You love really hard. You love your family. You put your heart and your soul into all of your passionate endeavors. You are very loving and generous in general. Yeah, I'd love to pull a few more cards. I'm gonna pull some more oracle cards to get any last information for this group. Is there anything else we need to know about group number 3's soul journey? Wow, the plant medicine card with truth just comes out, and just look at all of this beautiful green energy. I'm honestly really stunned that card just jumped out. So yeah, this card is all about the beautiful plant world and how the plants have so much medicine and can teach us so much. So this is just making me feel like you are very connected to nature. You have a big heart and you love nature. I think you love animals, plants as well. I think you're very connected to Mother Earth. I think you're very connected to your heart and your soul, your past lives, your ancestors, like your spirit guides. I think you just love to feel connected to the unseen world. You just love having that connection, and I think it's what really guides you and guides your soul. Yeah, I think you just love to radiate joy out into the world. I definitely feel like you are a very generous soul. You really enjoy spreading compassion and love on the planet and through humanity. I feel like you have a ripple effect where you can interact with one person in a very generous, loving way, and that one person will take your interaction and maybe interact with 2 more people in a generous, loving way, and you just kind of ripple out these beautiful, kind and compassionate, I'm just seeing like all these ripple effects of your kindness and compassion through humanity and through the world. So I think your soul really is big on helping people. You might have a lot of love for volunteering, helping with charities. Your soul just is a very compassionate spirit, and I think that over its growth and development, this has been kind of a continuous energy that your soul likes to express and that your soul has been working on. And I think that you have been becoming very established in this energy, and this energy comes really naturally to you now. And yeah, this is so interesting. This is just beautiful heart chakra energy. Compassion, love, unconditional love. I think you help out your community a lot. I think you might be a community leader, helping with charities, helping the elderly, the sick, or children in need. I think your soul is just filled with love, and you just love to spread that to the world. You might be someone who is very drawn to environmental issues, helping nature, helping the animals, helping organizations that help in their maintaining of their habitat and those kinds of things. I think all of these energies that I've been saying, your soul has been working on, and your soul in its many lifetimes is kind of always coming back to this and always coming back to heart-centered energy, and always coming back to love, compassion, spreading joy, spreading love, diving deep into your passions, listening to your heart as your compass over your many incarnations. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for group number 3. This was a beautiful reading. If this did resonate with you, please like and subscribe, and I would love to hear if this resonated with you in the comments below. I really love reading the comments. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey, group number 4, if you're drawn to the tiger as well as this golden citrine, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what the story of your soul's journey has been. What kind of things has your soul been learning? What kind of things does your soul like to... What kind of things is your soul interested in? What kind of things are you working on? So we have Tiger, Divine Timing, and I also pulled another oracle card, and you guys got the Lion with Honor. It says, honor your soul and celebrate its journey. Wow, that's just so perfect for this reading. So you got 2 of the large cats. So you have 2 big cat energies. So I am just like feeling like your soul is kind of interested maybe in like that regal energy that cats and especially lions have. The ferociousness of cat energy and just kind of being in tune to your intuition and speaking your truth. That could be some of the energy that your soul has been working on or a journey you've been taking. But let's pull some more tarot cards to get more information. Let's get a clear picture of pile 4's soul journey. Pile 4's story of their soul journey. What kinds of things is pile 4 concerned with on their soul journey? We have the Harvest of Cups, Ace of Thunder, the Flower of Cups, the 4 of Cups, as well as the Hermit card. And I feel like pulling one more oracle card as well. Let's pull an oracle card for pile number 4. Oh, sorry, I just have some cards. I just saw this Great Spirit card at the bottom, and it's a lion as well. So I just thought that was a funny confirmation. I think your soul is very concerned with regal energy. It's just like how I'm feeling. We have stone people with knowing. So I think your soul is kind of been on a journey and a quest that has to do with I'm picking up ancient energy, and I'm also being really drawn to divine timing. So I think your soul is concerned with growth and being in like fourth dimensional time. I think your soul is kind of very interested in time, how time works, how things grow and unfold over time, how the ancient past is connected to the present, how your other soul incarnations are connected to this present one. I think there's just a lot to do with time. I think you might be interested in exploring meditations and things around time and like how all time is happening all the time. If you've ever heard that, if you've ever kind of been interested in quantum physics, those kinds of things, I think maybe your soul is kind of interested in that and interested in the magic and mystery of how we are these like fourth dimensional beings kind of inside time, but we can also step outside of time as well. And I think your soul might be interested in exploring that and exploring like how rituals, how like ancient rituals and ancient cultures definitely had ways of stepping outside of ordinary time. And it's really interesting because I think we all kind of have an intuition that time is kind of relative, and we all can relate to when we're having a lot of fun, time will go really quickly. But when you're just like really bored, you're watching the clock, you're at school or you're at work and you just want it to be like 3 o'clock, you just want it to be the time you get off or the time the school bell rings. I think like we've all kind of experienced time moving in slow motion and like how time is relative, how it can speed up or slow down. And I think something that your soul is interested in is kind of like using that to your advantage or stepping outside of time for your own advantage, like to do something for good or to help yourself. Because I am picking up from this Lion card a very regal energy, like royalty. Maybe your soul has been interested in past incarnations and kind of exploring what it's like to be a ruler or to be somebody in a high status position. I'm kind of getting a few messages around that. We have the Flower of Cups and the Harvest of Cups. These two cards resonate with King of Cups and Queen of Cups. So having two of the court cards as well as the Lion, I do kind of feel like your soul might be interested in high status positions. You might have had some incarnations as like royalty or like king, queen energy. Take that as it resonates. That might only be for a few people here, but that could be something that your soul is interested in as well, to learn about what life is like in those situations and what being a ruler is like, and what, if you are a ruler, what kind of sacrifices do you have to make? What kind of, I'm just feeling like what kind of things do maybe you miss out on? And also like what kind of things do you have an advantage over? So yeah, those are kind of like two messages I am feeling. I think I need to pull more cards to get more information. Yeah, you might be, you might have a lot of Saturn placements in your chart. You might be a Capricorn or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You might have a Sagittarius energy strongly in your chart, or be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising as well. You might have like a Leo North Node or a Leo South Node as well with the Lion. Leo energy could be strongly in your astrological chart as well. Those are just kind of some of the energies I'm picking up on. And with this Hermit card, I am feeling like there's this message that is kind of related to time and like the royalty thing that I was picking up. So maybe in past lives, you've gained a lot of knowledge about how to make time work for you and how to surrender to time, how to step outside of time. Maybe you've learned a lot of rituals in past lives when you were someone prominent in a prominent society. But let's get more information. I do want to pull some more tarot cards. I am seeing the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, which I think is a confirmation of what I was just picking up. Kind of like your soul and soul mission have been pertaining to kind of ritualistic and having a high status in some kind of way. But let's get more information. I definitely feel like that would be helpful. What does pile 4 need to know about their soul journey? What is the story of pile 4's soul journey? So we have the Empress, we have the 8 of Cups, and we also have Change, which pertains to the Death card in traditional tarot, and I really felt like bringing the High Priestess out as well. I think your soul is very concerned with rulership. You are somebody who, I think your soul is very interested in rulership, leadership, being someone of high status. I'm just feeling that with these images of the castle, and the 8 of Cups is giving me this energy as well. You definitely want to explore rulership, high status. That's something your soul's interested in. That's something that might come easy to you, or that it's something that you're learning and it just wants to be brought up today. I think your soul is very interested in the cycles of fertility, the cycles of life and death, and how that pertains to time, how the cycles of fertility are kind of bound by time and how they unfold over time. I think in this lifetime you might be pulling on some experiences from recent past lives where you did have a place in society of high status that had to either do with rulership or understanding the cycles of time for fertility for your people. Agriculture, being very attuned to the moon and the fertility cycles and how they relate, how fertility and agriculture relates to the moon cycles. I think that's something that your soul might have learned over past lives. I think that you have had some prominent spiritual ritualistic training over many lifetimes. You might have learned different rituals to step outside of normal time, to step into the spiritual realms, the unseen world, where time doesn't really exist. And I think that's something that your soul is very interested in. I think you're very practiced in it as well. I think in past lives you were trained in temples, in sacred spaces, and that is just something that's like a gift that you have in this current incarnation because of the work that you've done in past incarnations. So I think in this current incarnation, your soul is still concerned with these same kind of things, and you have a gift for making magic happen around fertility. Whether you resonate with like loving to garden, or you just feel very creative in general, definitely in this current life, you have a talent around fertility and creativity. And it comes back to just these are the types of things that your soul has been on a journey to discover. I think you're very concerned with high status, fertility, creativity, being in positions of leadership. In this current life, you might be concerned with maybe climbing the ladder at your job, like to success, like climbing up the ranks at your job. You might be concerned with getting more of a high status position in your career, in your community. You definitely have a natural talent for leadership and rulership. And I think all of these things are just things that have been woven over your soul's journey. These are the things that your soul likes to explore, is very interested in. Yeah, very spiritual energy coming from this pile. I definitely do feel like you've spent lifetimes as either a spiritual leader or a ruler or leader of society in general, and you've learned a lot of things over those many lifetimes, and they've been very in alignment with your soul's journey and mission. And in this current lifetime, you might have similar interests, and you might be expressing these soul gifts in a very similar way. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for group number 4, the story of your soul's journey. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below which one you chose. I really love to read the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, and I would love to see you in one of my next readings.